We're going to be doing Accolon Waste Peep Mode style. We've got a variety of races to present to you. We've got Terran, Chippy, who's going to be playing, actually Zerg, I'm sorry. Chippy does play Zerg. He'll be going up against Seto, who is a Protoss player. Chippy and Seto are both diamond level players, somewhere between low and high. I don't know exactly where. Has Chippy changed his portrait over to Zergling. And we're going to have one of our more experienced players. His name is Toss Up. He will be coaching both Chippy and Seto on their specific races in particular. Let's get into the game. What I need to do actually is adjust my sound settings. It would appear that my StarCraft 2 sounds are a bit too high. I'm your caster, Jeffro. Thank you for watching. Alright, let's get into the game. Close that out. Let's bring up the Blizzard UI so we can get some production tabs here. And there we are in production. Looks like we have a slight bit of lag. Wonder who could be lagging. And it is in fact toss-up. Uh-oh, we may have to do something about this. We may end up having to restart this session. Looks like we're back in it, lag free. Here we go. Chippy going to go ahead and go up to, gonna go 9 Overlord here. So we can see our supplies. That setup right there is very nice. Alright, we got our UI all set up. Gonna go for a Probe Scout is Seto. I do agree with this Probe Scout actually. This is a very large map, but nonetheless Zerg still could rush. Zerg could metagame you hardcore. Zerg could assume you're going to go for that fast Nexus. And why not drop a 10 pool and really shut that down? So before Seto makes any decision on his build, he wants to get a Probe Scout off. In the meantime, it does look like Seto's going to work his way up to 14 drones before making either a pool or a hatchery. I'm sorry, Chippy. Seto back home making a gateway. Going to go for the gateway expand. Can't blame him. He likes to be aggressive. We're going to see some aggressive maneuvers. He's going to play Chippy's metagame, but Chippy understands the power of Seto's aggressivity. He's going to go ahead and get that spawning pool and not go hatch first. I like this Chippy metagaming your opponent hardcore. Overlord's going to notice the probe is on patrol over here, so perhaps we'll get some Zerglings out or Queen out. He won't send a drone down here and waste the money trying. He'll make, I'm sure, some drones and queens. Nope, I take that back. There's a drone. Gonna fight for it, but is it a trick? Is he gonna do queen before hatch? I think so. The pylon blocked by Seto. Very, very nice. Meanwhile, back at home, we got the cyber core going up. Only one gas for Seto. This is very interesting. And Seto is shortly going to experience a supply block unless he lets this pylon finish. Do you think he'll let the pylon finish? No, he doesn't. It's gonna supply block him. He may have been better off letting that pylon finish, in my opinion. Let me adjust the sound a little bit more. I'm sorry if you guys understand the sound is quite a bit low. There we go. Seto desperately needs a pylon. He's only making one. Does he realize his supply block? He's not making drones, probes right now. No está haciendo los trabajadores porque mira, no tiene el supply. Debería hacer un pylon ahorita. He needs to make a pylon right now. Mira los trabajadores, la cuenta es 15 al Seto, no, 15 al Chippy y 18 al Seto. Seto con más trabajadores de Chippy, pero no importa porque Chippy es Zerg, ¿verdad? Puede hacer muchos trabajadores al mismo tiempo. Again, the Protoss has the probe lead, but that's not relevant because the Zerg can just pop out multiple drones at a time. Queen is doing the larva inject, not going to get that creep tumor started immediately. I recommend sometimes that Zerg start that creep tumor here and just get that creep out to the natural. It's so critical against early aggression. Chippy's going to realize with these lings that it is in fact a gateway expand, not a forge expand. Unfortunately for Chippy, it's too late for him to make a decision about rushing with speedlings, which is actually a very good counter to gateway rush in my opinion. Probe's going to be pulled to try and save this. Seto, because of that supply block, was unable to get that extra zealot out early. Notice he has one zealot. He could have had more if he didn't get supply blocked. He's going to push this back, but at what cost? He lost the pylon. He's lost 6 workers times 40 minerals a minute. He's lost 250 minerals for that last 60-second engagement there. Chippy taking a small lead, and I have to say I like the lead he's in right now. He does need to recognize the fact that Seto's playing the macro expansion game. Chippy should be taking his third shortly here. He's going to go ahead and go double gas, but I believe that's more of just in case something goes wrong. I do feel like we'll see that third base shortly here. This queen's ready to do for another inject. Will Chippy do that inject or that tumor soon, or will he let that energy build up? We'll see. Look at the production tab here. Warp gate's about to finish. We got 2 more additional warp gates, gateways on the way. Will he put on 3 gate pressure? I don't know. Zergen's made it into the base. Did I miss this? Did I miss this? How many workers have been killed? We do not know. We go back to units counts. He had somewhere around 18 before, and he's at 19. I'm assuming maybe a couple were killed. I didn't have a chance to look at that, fortunately. Seto gonna lose some more probes here. This is very unfortunate for Seto. Very unfortunate. We've got 4 gates now. Count them. 1, 2, 3, ladies and the 4th one here. I do think we're going to see a timing. Seto realizes he's behind after losing so many workers. He's got too many probes on gas. He's just distracted. Those links have completely thrown him off his game. We're going to see a timing attack, but he doesn't have a forward pylon. Is he going to just walk down? I believe he will just essentially try to walk down with all these units. He's going to give the Zerg infinite time to prepare for it. We have the layer on the way already, as well as a Roach Warren. Chippy's going to be so prepared for this Zealot Sentry timing attack that Seto's preparing for. Chippy is all over. He knows exactly what's coming. He realizes he's ahead. He's seen the Sentries. He's seen the Zealots. He knows what's coming. But however, if you look at Chippy's vision, Chippy does not have vision of anywhere on the map right here. We can just go quickly to see what Chippy sees. And Chippy has no idea what's coming at him, ladies and gentlemen. He does not know. Chippy no sabe qué está pasando ahorita. Que vienen los Zealots y Sentries del Seto. Que los va a atacar, pero no importa porque tiene el Roach Warren. Mira, está haciendo 3 roches y va a ser más cuando se llegan los armada de Seto. Mira que no tiene visto de nada, pero otra vez ni importa. Mira, tiene los upgrades 1 y 1. He has the upgrades coming 1 and 1. Here's the attack. Chippy recognizes the danger. He's making a few more roaches. 4 more on the way. Infestation pit on the way. No more probes being made by Seto. Seto's decided to go all in with this attack. Good force field here, blocking those drones. Not sure what that force field is for. Zealot's tearing apart roaches. Chippy's in a bit of a hurt here. It's not that Seto's actually going to kill him, but Seto's going to do enough damage to perhaps put himself in the lead. He's not making probes at home. Look at the production tab. No more probes being made. This could be a huge downfall for Seto, unless he is in fact going 100% all in. I might have been wrong all along. There was no vision by Chippy. He was not able to see this attack coming. This is so unfortunate because Chippy had such the lead. With no Overlord spread and no creep spread, Chippy's going to find himself losing this game. There's 11 roaches on the way, but at what cost? Even if he holds this off, he's now behind in workers. I repeat, he is behind in workers. The supply is almost even. Double gas being started for Seto back at his expansion. Chippy's going to lose his hatchery, and I think, guys, he's going to lose this game. It all has to do with the fact that he did not have the Overlord vision. He did not see the attack coming. The proxy pylon was not placed by Seto, but didn't need to be placed because of the lack of Overlord and creep spread by Chippy. Chippy's going to try and hold with these spine crawlers. There is a chance that Chippy will end up holding off this aggression, but Chippy will be stuck on one base while Seto is back to making probes again. Seto realizes he's done the damage he needs to do. This is a great attack by Seto. Way to put himself back in the lead in this game from being quite far behind. I think Chippy played a little bit too greedy. No hacía los superratas Chippy porque no ha visto nada que viene. Y por eso, mira, está perdiendo este juego. En mi opinión, Chippy tiene que poner sus Overlords más ahí, enfrente, para ver todo. Pero en este momento está perdiendo este juego solamente por el visto que no ha tenido. Look at the unit count. 6 roaches against 7 stalkers, 2 zealots, and 4 sentries. The worker count vastly in the favor of our Protoss player. The Zerg player unable to lose his base. What will be his comeback? He's remaking his Roach Warren, ladies and gentlemen. We've got +2 attack on the way. Spine crawlers moving forward. Oh, we're getting the lagging toss-up. Chippy may be able to push this away, but look, at any moment he tries to leave his ramp, he's just going to get force fielded. Seto is doing an amazing hold right now. I can't believe this timing attack worked, but I'm very impressed that it did. The micro from Seto has been incredible as well. Chippy wants to move down his base. I don't know what more else what more I can say about this game, other than the fact that Seto is in a commanding lead. It looks like the infestation is going to just die out. He's not even going to utilize that to get upgrades. Unfortunately, he probably could grab upgrades and grab a few infestors. I'm not sure how that would help him. Looks like he wants to make something here. We don't know what that is. What is? Oh, a Nidus. Now this could be interesting. He's got the spine crawlers for defense. Seto has his entire army back there. If we go look at Seto's base, he's got nothing back at home. There is an Overlord here getting killed. Oh my goodness, the Overlord is getting killed. There goes Chippy's hopes and dreams of getting a Nidus down. He has no possibility of getting a Nidus down in the base. He could perhaps fight a Nidus out here and walk his way around. But Seto's going to hear the sound of the Nidus and immediately retreat. He's already in a huge lead, 46 probes to only 20 drones. This should be GG already. Chippy going to give it one last go. I mean, what the heck? Seto was behind, gave it one last go and put himself ahead. Perhaps Chippy can be behind. Give himself one last go and get ahead. Where's this Nidus going to fall is what we wonder. Could it be falling over here? Ooh, I like this. He's going to use the Overseer. He's going to use the Overseer to get close to the base of the Protoss and try to do damage. He's going to just make non-stop units. In my personal opinion, I feel like he should throw all of his drones and his queen into this Nidus and just kill everything he can. Go for a complete base trade scenario. Complete base trade scenario. Kill all of this, make a hatchery, defend well, maybe even throw the spine... Well, he can't throw the spine crawlers in the Nidus, never mind. With these spine crawlers, it may even be a position where Seto can't base trade him without losing too much. Seto may have to just turn all the way around and run home, but he won't make it there in time. If the Nidus gets off, he's going to lose so much tech, so much buildings. Here goes the Overseer. The Nidus is going to get placed down. We've got a Void Ray on the way. That's all he needs to kill the entire army of Chippy. Chippy has no anti-air units whatsoever, and Seto recognizes this. Seto recognizes that a one-base Zerg can't produce Hydras and Mutas. He's only got spine crawlers here. A Void Ray is supposed to be used for aggression. In fact, here's our Void Ray way out of position. There's a pile, there's a Stalker in perfect position. Chippy recognizes it. Will Chippy find another place to put his Nidus? Oh, the freaking Void Ray is going to start taking out the spine crawlers. It's going to give Seto an opportunity to move in. Spore crawler getting dropped. The queen coming in. I recommend another queen get started right away for Chippy. I don't think the queen is going to get started. Chippy just not paying enough attention. Too focused on the single Void Ray and the Nidus. Doesn't think to make another queen. Nidus gets unloaded here. Seto doesn't seem aware of the Nidus. He's not scouting anywhere in his base. He's not looking over here for a Nidus. This could be the Nidus spot. Seto would have no idea. Here's another Nidus spot here. Perhaps Seto has heard the Nidus, but just doesn't know where it is. He's looking. That was a Void Ray on rally. Oh no. Seto's going to lose so much. Chippy's going to have to... Seto's going to have to turn around and go defend this. Or he can try to base trade, but what will he lose if he tries the base trade scenario? He's going to try and warp in and defend. I really like this move by Chippy. I can't believe the way this game is turning out. Seto losing so much more than he should. Chippy is killing so much. What is... Oh my god. Seto's going to turn around and try to go for the... He's going to go for the defense, but how long is it going to take for him to get there? How long is it going to take? All he has to do is run his units back into the Nidus. The Nidus is here. Oh, the rocks are broken. He can't run that Nidus. What's he going to do? He's going to try and even up this game. He's going to have to get something to kill the Void Rays. He needs more queens. Is he producing queens? Does he recognize the threat of Void Rays? He's not producing queens. He's just going to take out what he can. I wonder if this game is yet even. I want to say that as far as the workers are concerned, it's even, but Chippy has no army. Seto still has an army. Seto can just turn around and counterattack right after this. Chippy should have made a Nidus right around here in order to escape back home. Look at the money by Chippy. He has not been macroing properly. He has not been macroing the way he needs to macro. Here's the hatchery. It's just too much unspent money. He could have two hatched in his base and gone for some mass queen roach. I think that would have been a great opportunity to do some damage. A hydrogen, it's way too late. Chippy, what you needed was queens, my friend. You needed lots and lots of queens. Imagine if he had right now 8, 9 queens with a handful of roaches. He transfuses himself to infinity and beyond. But as it looks now, Chippy types GG, and that is the GG. Good game, nice comeback, Seto.